Good morning, and welcome to the first stream of the rest of your life. Episode 25! It's our silver birthday. And we're throwing a party today, folks. It is the 9th day of the 3rd month of the 2022nd year of the after Christ, also known as March 9th, 2022. And some days we fumble through things, other days we wake up and we kick the crap out of them, and that's how I felt this morning. So hope you guys are doing well. We're back into the swing of things, folks. No bad days, thumbs up mentality. Hope all is well with you. And really want y'all to make the best out of your day. You know the drill by now. First stream of the rest of your life. First game of the rest of your life. We play one game of Fortnite every morning. We stream one vinyl record at random, and for that we go to the Discogs app. Remember, if you do not have your vinyl record collection cataloged, to do so on the Discogs app or the Discogs website. It'll help you in terms of, well, if you have to file an insurance claim, then you have a record of median prices. It also has an amazing marketplace. Discogs, get at me. Let's sponsor this thing. Oh boy, we're having fun this morning, folks. Jake and it's kind of like password. If I say Jake and what do you say? Go to the top shelf here, far over to the right, to the Bees, and we go to an album by the name of Made in America. One that has Duck Dunn on the back. I assume he's holding a pipe like he is, and most of all of the Blues Brothers sleeves. Oh yeah, he's smoking a pipe in this one. He's got like a throwback, maybe like a throwback Cubs jersey that's got some pinstripes on it. Duck Dunn, bass player, doing it real big. Folks, Blues Brothers, Made in America. Let's turn it up. Let's get funky. I'm trying to remember if it has like rubber. I don't think this has Rubber Biscuit on it. Soulfinger, who's making love to your old lady while you were out making love? Do you love me? Guilty, Perry Mason theme, right? And Subblock number 9 is a ripper. Green Onions on side 2 to start things out. I Ain't Got You from the bottom and going back to Miami. Yeah, we're going to turn this on a little bit because this one's definitely getting copyright claimed up the wazoo. Produced by Bob Tischler and on the keys, or the keyman himself, I should say, maybe, Mr. Paul Schaefer, famous from the Tonight Show band. Or the Late Show band? Yeah, David Letterman. Joliet Jake Blues on the lead vocals, Elwood Blues on the harmonica and vocals, Steve the Colonel Cropper on guitar, Donald Duck Dunn on bass, Murph Dunn on Wurlitzer electric piano, Steve Gitdois Jordan on drums, Tom Bones Malone on trombone, baritone, sax, tenor sax, Lou Marini on tenor sax, alto sax, Matt Guitar Murphy on, you got it, guitar, Alan Rubin on trumpet, Tom Jazzman Scott, Tom Scott, a ton of stuff, even recorded with the Grateful Dead, tenor sax, alto sax, Paul the Shiv Schaefer on Hammond organ, acoustic piano, Wurlitzer piano, musical director Paul Schaefer, horns arranged by Tom Lowe and Tom Scott, and additional guitar by Jeff Marioni. I'm going to say Marioni. Let's see, as always, all music, Blues Brothers, Made in America. That's what we like to go to. Thanks Google, you're the best. Album information released Denver. We'll talk about Denver maybe in a little bit. Released in December of 1980. It's only got a duration of 17 minutes and 43 seconds, folks. Is this going to be the first time that we get through a record? We'll see. R&B, blues, rock, and soul. It was recorded at the Universal Amphitheater by Record Plant. I don't know where the Universal Amphitheater is. Making love to your old lady while you was out making love. I found out about this track down in New Orleans at Jazz Fest. I saw Andy Frasco for the first time, and if you're not from, oh boy, this guy That's the first time I've ever seen anyone go to my thing. This might be a quick stream, folks. I don't think he didn't have a weapon though. But great googly moogly. Who's making love? Yeah, Andy Frasco. Jazz Fest, like 4 a.m. So we went for just a heavy day of string cheese at night, string cheese incident. And then after string cheese was done, we went to a small little like 200 person bar and saw Marcus King play. And then we went right across the street to Howlin' Wolf, which was like another just tiny club. We're gonna go up here. Make him make the first move, Conway. Give him the old fake. The old fake out. He didn't fall for it yet. But, yeah, the dude, Andy Frasco, that's one hell of a show. If you ever get the opportunity to see him, holy buckets, just a maniac. And probably the best thing to ever see at 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, whatever it was. Just absolutely psycho. This guy really just wants to wait it out like this? Alright. Well, you know the drill then. We'll wait for footsteps. We're going to read the review. Well, it's brought to you by Fred Belden on AllMusic. Like the Grateful Dead or the Minutemen, the Blues Brothers are a band, regardless of their own quality, ultimately did more harm than good by influencing an endless stream of horrible imitations. This pet project of John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd features top session players and has great taste in song selection, but Jake and Elwood also spawned thousands of terrible white R&B cover bands and made possible the soulless House of Blues franchise. Made in America is easily the band's weakest album. Briefcase of Blues has a sincere grit and energy, and the Blues Brothers' original soundtrack is filled with vibrant guest spots from ringers like Aretha Franklin and James Brown. On this release, however, after propulsing open salvo of Soulfinger and Who's Making Love, everything slows down and the highlights become thin. Do You Love Me is clumsy and I Ain't Got You is by the numbers. Most of the famous session players from the first 2 LPs remain as Jake and Elwood crack backup band. Bassist Donald Duck Dunn and guitarist Steve Cropper from Booker T and the MGs are still the soul of the Blues Brothers, and Matt Guitar Murphy rips out a mean solo once in a while. Of course, this remains musical director Paul Schaefer's baby, so nothing gets too raw. Who's Making Love was the hit single, a rousing version of Johnny Taylor's 1968 R&B smash that is as good as it gets musically on Made in America. As for the stars of the show, Aykroyd's stage raps are usually hilarious, a deadpan mix of jingoistic politics and junky hep talk, but Randy Newman's depressing torch song Guilty is harrowing in Belushi's hands, as the theme of self-destruction is all too appropriate for his life at the time. It's eerie to hear the audience cheer him on, a line like, got some whiskey from a bar, got some cocaine from my friends. Made in America was the last official Blues Brothers release from Belushi before Belushi's death in 1982, but Aykroyd saw fit to resurrect the band 15 years later with Jim Belushi and John Goodman vainly trying to fill the real Jake's big shoes. This guy's still just in here after we read an entire AllMusic review that didn't have any big stupid words in it and everything. So we're having a birthday party here. It's the, not a birthday party, but an anniversary party of sorts. 25th party. We're gonna try something crazy, folks. Great play. Oh boy. Stupid chicken. Stupid chicken. All right. So yeah, what were we going to talk about? Denver. I said Denver, I think somehow earlier. I can't remember what the context was, but um, yeah, Denver, man. Big quarterback carousel yesterday in the NFL. That was pretty exciting. Aaron Rodgers stays with the Green Bay Packers on what is sounding like it's a 4-year, $200 million contract. The wealthiest in NFL history. The same day that happens, they franchise tag, pop tags on Devontae Adams for another year, so at least one more year that here in the North we see that duo. Which, you know, I've got a little bit of a different take than everyone else. These chickens are pissed. It's kind of one of those things to where it's like, you know, Rodgers last year, I don't want to say like an absolute baby, but it was just like boo-hoo, woe is me all the time, and I don't know how I feel about any of it yet. So yeah, excuse me. What I was gonna say is the whole Aaron Rodgers thing just seemed like such a drama queen aspect of it, and then Packer fans were like, "Oh, let's move on," and then boom, $200 million in the bank. It's a fatty contract, and coming from somebody who knows that all too well, unfortunately, because of the whole Kirk Cousins debacle. It's something to where it has a lot of money. And I guess we'll wait and see. He's the best quarterback in the league. No doubt about that. Got a little bait box down there. And then the downfall, or the domino effect, excuse me, of that then was Russell Wilson gets traded from Seattle and goes to Denver for Drew Lock, Noah Fant, a defensive end, a first round, a second round, a fifth or something this year, and then a first and a second next year or something. So yeah, big trades. And it's still interesting in the aspect of, like, will the Vikings, which, again, I'm from Minneapolis, will the Vikings make a deal to possibly trade Kirk Cousins? Guy launch padding out there. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Spider banana, spider banana. Na-na-na-na-na. It's spider banana. Watch him swing from a web. He's a banana. Where'd he go? So now we play our game. Let's take a look at the weather. I think it's a little colder today, if I remember right. This morning was a bit chilly. 17 degrees right now. Feels like 3. Peaking and cresting up to 20 degrees by 1 o'clock. Staying there for a couple hours until 3. Up to 28 tomorrow. Down to 15 on Friday with a low at -4. 28 on Saturday. And then it gets fun. 42, 40, and 52 on Tuesday with a low of 37. Let's go. 7 left. We got a record flip coming up here too. Guy up there. That's trouble. You worried about building up to that spot? Just slow rolled it back in. Guy's first kill of the game, bunch of chumps. Oh well. That's how it goes sometimes. played a good game. Or something like that. Well, you guys know the drill. Be a blessing. Be an absolute blessing in everything that you do. My name is Bigpopskie. Do something good for somebody else today. Write down 3 things for yourself you're grateful for. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace be with you.